Hi, welcome to Mindful Cooking at Geetha's Kitchen. It is autumn or fall season. Pumpkins and squashes are everywhere. Halloween is over and Diwali is just around the corner. Festive season is approaching. Pumpkin is one of the symbolic vegetables of autumn or fall season of the year. We picked up the last squash from our garden. So I thought of trying a sweet and savory items using squash. First, let's make a sweet item with grated squash. I cut the squash, removed the skin and grate it. We have about 1.5 cups of grated squash and about 3/4 cup of jaggery or brown sugar. Cook the grated squash with very little water. Add brown sugar or jaggery to the cooked squash. I used jaggery, so I had to wait for the jaggery to melt down. Let the brown sugar cook with the grated squash for 4 to 5 minutes. So you can see I'm trying to melt the jaggery. Now the jaggery is completely melted. Add 1 tablespoon butter and mix well. Add 1 teaspoon cardamom powder and 1/4 cup crushed nuts. I used almonds, you can use any kind of nuts. And mix well. Let all the moisture evaporate from the mix and you can use this as a sweet dish, a squash halwa, and as a jelly or jam with the bread. This can be stored in an airtight container. I want to make payasam or kheer with the mix. So I cooked another 1.5 cups grated squash in a different vessel and added to the mix. Mix it well. Make sure all the moisture evaporate from the mix. Let it cool. Store it in an airtight container and refrigerate. Your payasam mix is ready. Take 1 cup of the mix and heat it in a vessel. When the mix loosens, add 1 cup coconut milk to the mix and mix it well. Taste it. Add more brown sugar if needed. I haven't added any extra sugar to this. Let the mix boil with the coconut milk for a minute and turn the stove off. Fry cashews and raisins in ghee or butter and use it as toppings for the kheer. This is a very tasty, healthy payasam. You will love the taste of the cooked squash with jaggery and coconut milk with a bite of almond and with a flavor of cardamom. Let's make some pumpkin fries. Cut the squash and make long thick pieces. You can make squash fries with different flavors. I mix the first set of pieces with 1 teaspoon olive oil, 1/4 teaspoon of methi or fenugreek powder, 1/4 teaspoon of asafoetida, half teaspoon chili powder and half teaspoon salt. Mix well and bake it at 500 Fahrenheit for 8 to 10 minutes. Another batch I baked with 1 teaspoon olive oil and 1 teaspoon garam masala powder and half teaspoon salt. Third batch I baked with 1 teaspoon olive oil, half teaspoon salt, 1 teaspoon lemon pepper and sprinkled dried oregano on top and bake it. Be creative and enjoy the healthy fries. Thank you for watching. Please try the recipe and leave comments. Thank you.